My name is Cecille Comblen. I'm an artist. I'm mostly a painter, and I live in St. Vincent. I've been living in St. Vincent since year 2000 when I built my place. I'm very happy to be here. So what is happening with the arts here? Well, first of all, it's the environment. It's very powerful environment with the seaside, the sea you can hear, the mountains, combination of sea and mountains, the light, which is absolutely sparkling. So all these elements together give a lot of inspiration and energy to produce work. So what I'm doing right now, I'm mostly producing work in my studio. Exhibitions have been limited in St. Vincent lately, but I did exhibit overseas in 2009 in Washington, USA and Mexico. And I was supposed to be part of a fundraising event for 80, and also which was a Black History Month exhibition, but I was made to hear and understand that my work was not really part of it, so it was a bit of a surprise and maybe a disappointment, but it's okay. And now I came to paint this piece of mural. Actually, there's a long one on the inside and a small one on the outside in Buckingham at my friend's Janice Richards. When I was visiting, I was staring at a big concrete wall, and I told her, I think we should do something with that wall. It's like a block, and you hear the sea, but except from that, it's too appealing. And so I went at it, and it took me 2 days to do it to start and fall. Now, with the sun and the sea glass, the colors faded, so I decided to rejuvenate it, and now I just redid it in one day, the whole, brighten up the composition. So, same composition, brighten up the colors. Nice to be here and enjoy the place. Now it's a bit of a story about Buckingham. You've got the small Anglican church, isn't it? The small church on top of the hill there, and then you have the bay with the fishermen boats and the fishing boats, and then you have, of course, marine life, and you have the hills in the back and coconut trees, sort of a bright, relaxing atmosphere in Buckingham. No. Well, we are talking about the arts, and about the arts in St. Vincent in particular, and in the Caribbean too. St. Vincent has been slow waking up to the visual arts. As much as all the musical, all the artists creating music have been very active. The visual arts have taken their time. Now, when we started, we had the Visual Arts Society created in 2003, and it was a very good move. We never had a working together, working steadily together. We did, and we had two major projects. A workshop for all the kindergarten teachers and a major exhibition, which was the first time all the creators were invited to exhibit their artwork. So that was excellent. We had a big show. But now we are 6 years later, and if the arts are going, well, contemporary arts, it depends what we're talking about. Is it the arts like crafts are expressing the beauty of St. Vincent, or is it more contemporary issues, for example, concerning the environment, the political climate, all kinds of things like that. This hasn't been very strong yet. And also because the arts were very descriptive in the sense of nearly photographic before. So the imagination and the maybe a different language was not used in the visual arts. Of course, I talk from the point of view of the painter, and maybe with sculpture and other media, there'll be more work coming out. But it needs a lot of work, a lot of cooperation to get an art gallery together and exhibit regularly. And also to really open up to what's going on in the outside world and welcome all kinds of types of creation. So I think it's moving okay. It's a bit slow, but it's moving. And in the Caribbean, it will take its place, and we just hope that the new generation will come up with lots of bright and not be afraid to express themselves and be really bursting with energy and creativity in this society, which is a bit too quiet, very religious, maybe accepting other people's norms more than your own way of looking at life, and so stirring all these things will be great. The future change for St. Vincent is certainly on the go. Change because of the opening up to international tourism with the new airport. Supposedly in 3-4 years will be functioning. But as far as contemporary arts, we need to push it, and we need to encourage young people to express themselves. Well, no, a lot of people, yes, there are a lot of people to say thanks to. Minister René Baptiste has been encouraging the arts, and lately there were some shows with young designers, traveling art exhibitions to other countries, exhibiting in the Methodist Church, encouraging young artists to express themselves, show their work. I also want to thank my artist friends who have been encouraging and supporting